And it just, now we're shedding a light on how much talent there is, Roddy.
That's right. And we're also seeing a couple of people get back to the top end of the ratings. Jordy Smith is one of them, currently in third position, but with an opportunity, if he gets into the quarterfinals here on finals day, to jump into the second position. So on his way to one of his better results already. But have a look at this wave to start things off. Jordy Smith under the hook, gets spat out. What a way to kick off the last day of the year. Jordy Smith getting piped.
Wow, that spit almost blew the jersey off his back, Ronnie.
That's what we want to see.
That was a tough drop to make. He fell on that inside rail, and he did a good job not skipping out. You know, his board was just begging to slide out, and he really held that line. So a technical late drop for Jordy. Again, watch the inside rail. He's going to fall and just bottom turn right on an inside rail. So perfect reflexes from the big fella. Short barrel, so that's going to keep the score, you know, modest, but that was a nice little shack. It's mostly backdoor today, not many lefts.
A 717 on his first wave, looking for a backup now. And that's going to be a weak number. He'll want something more than that.
Now he wants to win a Triple Crown. I mean, if you can do that in one calendar year, that's unprecedented.
And I think it's probably record-breaking how many times the name John has been said this year. Considering you say it twice every time you mention his name. But it's also fantastic how many great stories are unfolding beside the world title. Jordy Smith is a great story. He's had a couple of nasty injuries. Ross, it almost seemed like he got to that point where he was so desperate for a result and maybe such a long shot at making the grade on the championship tour that he just started really letting go, and that happened at Trestles. Here he goes now on his first wave on finals day, ducks up under the lip and just never really got to set a line through that tube, but tracked down his best result. We've got a smallish wave rolling our way at the moment though, and Alex is going to have a go at it. So grabs that rail, tucks in, and he goes down, almost surrendering because the wave was too small. You look at the names that he's come up against, and he has had some strong pipe performers to try and overcome. Here we go, Alex up once again. This is a better looking wave, and he just gets lost in there. Just picked the wrong line or got tangled up with the foam ball. Some movement now from Jordy Smith at the takeoff zone. Has that priority, uses it wisely, tucks into the barrel, has some speed, running through this one, still going, gets right to the closeout section. No exit though.
I was curious, he was so casual as he dropped in. That line was really long and fast. I thought he'd get a big old pump into the barrel, but he kind of just cruised into it. Traveled as long as he could though.
I mean, we see that GoPro perspective, Ross, at different stages from free surfers and whatnot, but what's that view like, and how frustrating is it in a heat when that opening just gets further and further away from you?
Well, backdoor, that's what's intimidating about it. When you're in the barrel, it doesn't look easy. You know, it looks like there's all this stuff coming at you, and especially that wave kind of shut down right before it hit that little channel, that keyhole it off the wall.
Wants to get a second win here, and I like his chances in that top half of the draw. One of the best barrel riders left in the event. These waves will suit Jeremy down to the ground. At the moment, we've got Jordy paddling into a good-sized A-frame, and he opted to go for pipe, and it's going to pay off. Both waves were beautiful. And Jordy just whips it into a big roundhouse, but the right was sensational as well, but it doesn't matter. Jordy's going to get another good score on the board.
I thought that was clever from Jordy to go left. You know, it was a nice open left. That was the better wave we've seen at pipe all morning. So good read from Jordy. It's going to be a sweet backup score. He's going to have Alex comboed.
Might be one of the best pipe waves we've seen during the whole event.
Good read right here. He's going to draw really high right there, and that was perfect. Ronnie, if he would have slid down low, he would have got axed by the lip.
Whoa.
Crazy cutback and rebound. I wish he would have rode out of that. But again, you know, we talk about how good Jordy is on his forehand. That was pretty solid backhand surfing right there. A nice pipe. Hey, this is the first legit pipe wave we've seen all day.
Alex Ribeiro now taking off. Not barrel from the takeoff, and this wave shuts down. Some frustration there from the Brazilian. This one coming to a close. The first heat of the day is a wrap. And Jordy Smith Well, he's still in line for that Triple Crown title. If he keeps surfing the way he is at the moment, he's a good chance at moving to number 2 on the Jeep leaderboard.